So today, as you can see, I have already got all of the sprites set up as well as the objects as well. So at the moment none of the objects have any actions or events, so I'll show you how to do those in just a sec. But with the sprites, the ship sprite and the alien sprite here are just in the pre-packaged sprites with GameMaker, so I just grabbed those straight out. And with these two, this alien shot and ship shot, I just made those very quickly, the same way I made the sprites in the last tutorial, and same with the wall. So, the first thing we're going to do today is select the wall on our room, and we're just going to make a barrier all the way around. So, a quick way to do this is hold down Shift while you're clicking, and that'll let you fill up a lot of space. I'll let you do it faster, I should say. So let's fill this up, top as well. Oops. Then to get rid of any of these, just hold down Control and right click. Let's get rid of these. Cool, and now I'll just add a ship to the bottom right here. Now, so at the moment, as I was saying before, none of these have any events or actions in them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on ship and go into its properties. So the first thing we want to do is add an event to move the ship. So this is the same way as in the last tutorial, just through the keyboard, left, add event, keyboard, right. So in the left, I'm just going to have it move left at a speed of 4. Actually, I might make that a little bit faster, speed of 6. And right, going to move right at a speed of 6. Now I'm going to also add another event, a collision event with a wall. So when it goes into one of the side walls, it will just stop. Now the reason I've only got it moving left and right at the moment is because that's the only directions I want it to move for this Space Invader style game. If you want though, you can add the up and down controls as well. I'm going to click OK, just for now. Now I'm going to add in some alien ships. So one there, one there, there, and one there. And these can pretty much go wherever you want. And now in the alien ship properties, double click on the object. I'm going to add an event, and this is a create event. So in this create event, I'm going to have this option here in the move section called speed horizontal. So for this, I'm just going to type 7. Okay, so that'll move at a horizontal speed of 7. And now what I want is another collision event with a wall. So when the alien ship collides with the wall, what I want it to do is reverse horizontal and self. Okay, so this just means it'll, once it touches the wall, it'll go back in the opposite direction. And okay, and so just now we can test this out by going to the run the game option. up the top, and just to see how it's working. So at the moment, you've got your guy down the bottom who you can move left and right, and the alien ships up the top. Let's close that. Now, what I'm going to do next is enable your character to fire at the alien ships. To do this, I'm going to go back into the ship, add an event, and this time I'm going to go key press, and I'm going to select space. So this means whenever space is pressed, it'll do what you say in the actions section. So when space is pressed, we're going to go to, on this side menu here, main 2, and create instance. Drag this into actions, and we're going to select object here, and we're going to select ship shot and click relative. So what this is going to do is whenever space is pressed, it's going to create an instance of the ship shot object, and we want it relative so that it comes from the ship. If you didn't tick relative, all your bullets would fire from the top left hand corner, and that's not what we want for this. So click OK, and so that's fine with this, and click OK again. Now I'm going to go into the ship shot option. In events, I'm going to go add event, create. I'm going to have it move. So drag the move into here. I'm going to have it go straight up at a speed of, let's say, 7. And OK. So this just means once the bullet comes into existence down the bottom, it'll move straight up at a speed of 7. Now I'm going to add another event here, and collision with the alien. So what's going to happen is when it comes in contact with the alien, I'm going to have it destroy instance. I'm going to have it destroy itself, and this will make sense in a sec. So I'll leave it at that, and OK. And now I'm going to go to the alien ship, have another add event, collision with the ship shot, and I'm also going to have this destroy itself. So basically what is going to happen is when the shot comes in contact with the alien ship, they're both going to destroy each other, so you don't have extra shots happening all over the place. Okay, and once again let's test this out. So what should happen is when I press space, it should fire a shot. Yep, that seems to work pretty well. I just realized I forgot one thing with the ship, so I'll double click in here, add event, keyboard, and no key. So when no key is pressed, the ship will stop moving, and OK. Now the next thing I want to do is have the alien ships able to fire back, and to do that I'm going to do a similar thing as I did in the ship with the alien. So I'm going to double click on this, and I'm going to go add event and step, and just normal step. And so now in the actions I'm going to go down to control and select test chance and drag that in, and I'm going to have this on 30 and click OK. So with chance, it says there's a 1 out of 30 chance that whatever will happen will happen, and in this case we're going to After this, go to create instance and drag that in and create instance of alien shot and have that relative and OK and click OK. And now with alien shot, I'm going to double click on this and first have an event where it will created and it will move straight down at a speed of, let's say, 4 and OK. Now we need a collision event with the ship. So when collides with the ship, we're going to destroy instance of the ship. So we're going to go destroy instance object and then select ship. OK. And then we're going to go to restart room. So drag that in. So what this will do is once the ship is destroyed, the level will begin again. And OK. So now we can test that out, see how well that's going. And you've got the alien ships firing towards you and so on. And I'm just going to close that. And what I'm going to do now is have the alien ships. Actually, no, I'm going to go into ship, double click on that, and have add event, step, and just normal step. And with this, what I'm going to do is one called, where is it? Whoops. Here we go. Test instance count. So I'm going to drag this into actions. I'm going to select the alien object and have it set to 0. So what this is saying is when there are no alien ships left, so once you've destroyed them all in the game, it will do whatever I tell it to next. In this case, go to the next level. So first we will go to check if there is a next level, and then actually go to the next room. And just OK. So if there was another room in this, once all the alien ships were destroyed, it would go to the next room. And click OK. And so now the last thing I'm going to do is go to backgrounds in the room and just have draw background color select and choose black. And OK. Now I'm going to test this game. So I'll test what happens if I get hit by one of these. Restarts, that's good. And now, cool. So I'm going to close this up. So if you wanted to, you could make the alien ships a lot more difficult to destroy by increasing their speed in the set horizontal speed. You could also make the alien shots come down faster and so on. And then in advanced levels you could have more types of objects as well as alien ships. You could have other kind of objects as well, which have different which are faster or more difficult to shoot. Things like that. Anyway, thank you for listening to this tutorial. Have good luck and I hope you have fun with GameMaker.